What's going on, guys? Here we are, Shed Talk. We're here with a great team here, BLV. I want to make sure I introduce everybody on this team because it's a big team and a lot of different moving pieces. So, figure I'll kick it off with you, Train. Tell us a little bit about what this is about.
All right, so the easiest way to think about BLV is like just compare it to Bitcoin.
Finite. There's only a certain amount.
And yeah, okay, so there's only a certain amount, and also it takes like many people for this whole process to come together, you know what I mean? So like here I am pictured with like just a few members of the team because it really is a lot of moving parts, you know what I mean? We got Marpoe over here who literally, you can't put a name on it. What he does, it's literally everything, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
We got Xclu3ci back here, brand owner, also major, you know what I mean, president of BLV. He be making a lot of moves behind the scenes.
Making moves.
Look at this, we got Cory Pigeon,
Cory Pigeon's here.
artist.
There's a lot
you know
of
what I
there's a
mean?
lot of things that go into this.
A lot of moving pieces.
And we got Sprite Lee over here.
Main
Sprite
guy.
Lee, you know what I mean? He's the game's best kept secret, you know what I mean? So
Absolutely.
yeah, he
Making all
plays a
this
huge
move
part
forward,
in this
you know
shit
what I
too.
mean? Like,
So
not a lot of people get the opportunity to do this, so
Right. I mean,
We're doing it right,
trying to
man.
make
We're
as-
doing it right.
do it as best as we can, provide to the people as best as we can for real, you know what I mean? Like,
Lee about to drop the album.
and like,
yeah, I heard about this.
Yeah.
Now, what do you have dropping, Sprite?
I got a bunch of files. A bunch of pretty boy files.
All right.
bunch of
Pretty boy
files.
files.
Do we have an idea of when?
Yeah.
Are we coming?
Yeah, April 16th.
April 16th. Make sure you guys tune in. Sprite Lee will be dropping.
y'all heard it here first.
Yes, sir. Now, this guy, I've known this guy for a little while. Tell us your little bit of piece in this. I mean, obviously you play a big part in this.
I just like selling things, and I like hoarding things, and then sometimes I'm like, I'm gonna sell it, you know what I mean? But that's where we're at, you know what I mean? We're just putting things together. I like things. I like to come to places like this, you know what I mean? Like growing up, I used to go to like Saturday's Market. The old studio,
yeah.
the old studio was right next to Saturday's Market. We used to just like work all night and then go to Saturday's Market in the morning.
And
And
I
it's like
spent a lot of
that
weekends
feeling.
at
That
Saturday's
feeling is
Market.
gone. Where you're just like going somewhere and being able to get something that you didn't expect to get, or something that you did want and you knew it was gonna be there. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just instilling that feeling back to where, you know what I mean, I was, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to give
Absolutely.
people that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, this is like you said, it's a community thing. I mean, this is really cool. I mean, you don't see a shop like this just anywhere. I mean, where did this come from? How did we get to this point, like finding this spot?
Honestly, man, it's been like years in the making, and like literally like we're like big believers in like the way that shit aligns. Like, you know what I mean? It came together because we was at a Cornerstone. It's like a coffee shop down the street, and we went past. We seen the building was like up, and we was like, damn, bro, because we've been trying to like find like how to bring together everybody into one spot, you know what I mean, and make it like, you know what I mean, really go like that. So
Yeah.
when we found a spot like with you know what I mean, area and shit, we was like, damn. And it's right across the river from Harrisburg, so it's like a
prime
hot shot.
Yeah, you're in a prime spot of this
Tri-state
area.
area type shit, so
You're gonna catch a crowd not a lot of people are gonna get. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the beauty of it. Location is key, and it's the. I mean, look at this venue. I mean, tell us. I mean, a little bit about your piece of this. I heard he's El Presidente,
All right.
so.
yeah.
all right, so I'm a 3-time bee sting survivor. That's first off.
Yeah.
I own a shit ton of Buzz, and I fucking love Dogecoin. So all this shit plays its role. You know what I mean? There's not a lot of opportunities. Like I said, you know, like we're not telling people to pull up. People just pull up. You know
People
what
are
I mean?
here for a
We
reason.
provide it, they come.
Absolutely.
So I don't really think there's another venue that could like do something like this every month, you know what I mean, and keep it coming. It gets bigger and bigger every single time too.
You see it every time.
This
It's a
one's
new
huge,
crowd.
you know what I mean? It's only getting started. There's still hours left. So.
Yeah, we got plenty of time.
Plenty
I
of
mean,
time,
shit,
man.
and there's gonna be a lot more people walking in.
I love it, man. I'm not gonna lie, I love it. This is my favorite day of the month.
And I don't. If you're not here, I feel bad for you. Honestly, really. Like, Well, let's talk about your part in this. I've seen your work. I love your art.
Thank
It's
you,
beautiful.
thank you,
Now,
thank
I mean, tell us your piece into this.
I'm the fine artist of the group. I just fuck with the fly guys. These my homies right here. You know,
Nice.
these my homies. Working on doing a lot of this for people around here, bro. Like a lot of this for the youth. You know, we want to get people in here learning. I want to start teaching art classes in here. You know, we want to start getting kids introduced to engineering and all the music, and different ways to make money off for yourself. You know what I mean? And you know, we doing the things. You know, I'm here to help Sprite Lee. I'm here to help Train. I'm here to help Joe. You know, everybody. You know, I put what I bring to the table in, and as well as they do.
Yeah.
We got a real big creative community right here. You know? We genuine to each other. We fuck with each other.
It's a,
you know
it's
what I mean?
a really cool niche. Like everybody's
you know,
got their little piece to it.
If it comes to it, everybody's supporting everybody 110%, in my opinion. You know what I mean? That's hard to come by.
Yeah,
so,
believe me.
So what we doing here is different, and that's why people come out. That's why people see it, and that's why they, you know what I mean? They recognize it.
Yeah, I mean, it takes effort. You built this from the ground
man,
up, you know?
We got the Sprite Lee album coming soon, man.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean, that's just going up, and then when we touring, it's gonna be a whole new thing. So.
Man, that's like
yeah.
This had to have been tough, like with COVID, like obviously like dealing with all of this. Like, how did you guys like figure out getting through everything with COVID? Everybody
motivating each other, bro. You gotta be there for your people. You gotta support them. You know what I mean? If your homie needs $1, you gotta be giving them $2. You know what I mean? That type of thing.
Facts.
And that's how we do it here.
Yeah, so
Smart.
And like I said about like people playing positions, bro, like it goes back to like Lee, you know what I mean? The relationships a lot of relationships that he's built, like we really capitalize off of, but like his boy Bellman, who's actually over there taking pics, bro. When COVID was hitting hard and shit, he was the guy, you know what I mean, calling in the borough of Lemoyne and shit, you know what I mean, getting all the okays for us so that we could come out and do this. And you know what I mean? That's how you really do it. That's what I mean about the working parts. Like everybody's doing something. So like, you know what I mean? Like he goes and secures that part of it, and then somebody else is securing another part. We got Marpoe doing hella crazy promo for it. Because this is literally honestly how I found him. Like he's always been on the clothes scene, but like before I even knew him, he was doing this type stuff. You know what I mean? So it was like, I don't know. That's what I mean about like he's just a player, bro. He be doing all different shit, but like this is like a huge thing that he be doing. Like,
another thing is like we just have so many good connections and we have so many good people around us, and we just introduce them to everybody, and then we just make this shit even bigger. You know what I mean? And it just keeps getting bigger. We keep meeting new people that are able to help us, and we're able to help them. You know what I mean? It's just great. You know what I mean?
It's all about elevating each other. Like,
you know what I'm saying? For everybody to meet at. You know what I mean? It's just great. You know?
Facts, man. I mean, this is all like elevating. Like he talked big on like you guys having different pieces to having kids come in here and inspiring the youth to start doing shit like that. Like it's so important. These kids, I mean, we just went through a whole year of wild bullshit. Like you don't know what happened. We all know what happened, but like it can't slow you down. Like the strong adapt. That's all I've seen. I mean, look what you were able to do in a year. Look what all of you guys have been able to do in a year. I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad we shot this before we started season 3. It's actually why I have this on today. A little bit of merch that we're dropping by next week. So make sure you guys get a piece. There's a little bit of customization on the back. You can put your last name on. But the 3 represents season 3 coming out in 2 weeks. So I'm no technological expert.
Producer.
Yeah, but we are live. So you know, I wanted to make sure I caught everybody that's involved with Doja Street, because this is beautiful. I mean, I know Neil can't really like go around, but there's a lot of people here. This is a great time. But we have LA, the man, the GOAT himself. So tell us a little bit about your piece in this.
Hey guys, my name is LA. I help out with the social media, creative directions, photo, videos, whatnot to promote for BLV Records. That's why we're here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, like, what is like the process behind? I mean, obviously, I do my own, promotion and things like that. Like, tell me your process behind getting it all. How do you make this? I mean, look at the people here. Like, it comes down to the promotion, right?
Yes. Well, honestly, bro, it's all about getting to know who you're working with, and like people like Train, Sprite, Joe, Marpoe. These are like the people that have been doing this for so long in Harrisburg area, in Pennsylvania area. And so I guess like tapping in and getting to know them as a person, it helps you kind of get that moment to promote. because you know their story, then you know the story that you need to tell, and you just put that on the visuals, and that's what I do. Like, that's what I help out with as much as I can.
Man, and you obviously did a good job at it, and continue to do a good job at it.
Thank you.
Now, what inspired you just overall to like get into the creative side of what you do?
What inspired me overall? I'm an artist myself. After college, moving to New York, I was alone.
Okay.
And when I was in New York by myself, I knew I wanted to bring out people that I was in the hometown with. So when I go back to New York, I'll have that squad. Because that's how it is in New York. Like, that's how it is. It's like who you're going to be together with. But when I moved down here in Pennsylvania, these are the people that I really was grinding and doing the same thing that I was doing in New York. And so that's why I love supporting the upcoming ones, and BLV itself is new and brand new, and that's why I wanted to just help them out, bring whatever we can bring. And they're so dedicated as much as I am. They're so moving as much as I am. They're so inspiring as much as I am, and that's what I love about it, bro.
It's so important to have that. They touched on that earlier, the team aspect. You guys have all moving pieces.
Yeah.
There's a whole moving piece. I mean, I understand that. I got moving pieces on my end too. So it's
yes,
you gotta create with the people that are gonna help you get there. It's not even about who gets to get the clout and all that stuff. It's a team thing. It's a team effort because there is an upcoming city around here. People don't know. Harrisburg's doing a lot. I mean, it's just a lot of behind the scenes right now. Just wait for it to pop off. And it's things like these gatherings and these communities that this is where it all starts. We want to build a community around here, in many different ways. Yeah. And you're helping in a big part of it.
Thank you. And I'm just trying to help out as much as I can while, maneuvering my business myself. But these people, bro, are supporting me as much as they're supporting me. And so I'm going to support them as much as they're going to support me.
That's what it
takes,
man.
That's for everybody. Everybody
is involved with this. We all got to get there, of course, man.
Thanks.
Good catching up. Good to finally meet you in person too.
Yes.
But hey, we'll catch more as we continue.
Neil behind
and shout
the
out,
camera.
shout out our boy Neil behind the camera. We're out for now.
I'm sorry, it was an accident.
Hey, Tanner, listen, Tanner. I need your attention real quick.
Okay, sorry.
No, it's okay. It's all right. No, we're here with Tanner Hench, the GOAT himself, behind the camera. Neil's the GOAT too. Sorry.
Behind the camera.
He's behind the camera though. We actually have Tanner in front of the camera this time to talk a little bit about him and his work into this as well. So, let's start off with that. Tell us a little bit about you.
Of course. Well, I think it's funny for one that Tony asked me to be on Shed Talk a while ago, and then it never happened even whenever I asked him about it. But now here we are. So we're not in the shed.
Tanner's here, but he'll come to the shed.
I'll come to the shed eventually. We're at Doja Street Market right now, hosted by Train, Sprite, Marpoe, Joe, Cory, all the guys. Last time I was here, I did the recap video. This time I'm not really doing too much. I'm just kind of chilling because I shot 2 videos yesterday. I mean, I'm just chilling. I'm vibing. Somebody addressed me as a professional fingerboarder. I'll take it.
That's
dope too. But, Tony, Neil here doing their thing. I'm sure this is going to be dope as well. But I don't know. It's awesome every time there are people, more people here. Just see good turnout and support for what they're doing. Because, nobody else is doing anything out here like this either. So it's cool to see.
That's the coolest part of all this.
Exactly.
Man. You see a community of people.
Facts.
And everybody, I've literally had this conversation with every single person so far because it's so important.
Yeah.
There's a camaraderie here that a lot of people just don't have.
Exactly.
And to have that is so special because everybody plays their little part in this.
Yeah.
Whether it's promoting it, whether it's filming it, whether it's running this damn thing behind the scenes. You know how it is. It's tough, but hey, this is what it's about. Yeah. We all elevate each other. That's what we're here for.
Exactly.
And I promise you'll be in the shed. Giving me shit.
It's just cool for us to have an area where everybody can be creative and do their thing. And even in the other room over there, show what they make, not just selling clothes. I don't know, it's more than that. It's music, clothes, talents, and just bringing it all together into one area.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful venue. Look at this fucking place.
Love the chandeliers.
There's nothing.
As long as Neil doesn't fly his drone in here.
Yeah, Neil, you're not allowed to fly your drone. Hey, you're not allowed to fly your drone in here.
It's in my car.
That's not happening. Maybe it might.
That's what I was saying. I was talking to Chaz about it yesterday, and I was like, how is he going to fly his drone in there with the chandeliers on the ceiling? That does not sound like a good
It's going to be pinball in here. Ain't no way. But, man, yeah, this is beautiful, honestly. And, obviously you do a lot of big things. You're getting a lot of people involved with your stuff. So, I mean, How do you? What's next for Tanner Hench?
What's next for Tanner Hench is a lot of editing right now. I got like 11 videos to edit. That's why I should be at home right now working on that. But no, I had to pop out today. I don't know. I got a lot of stuff scheduled for April, and then trying to work things out for May. But I'm like, I'm scheduling things 2 back-to-back right now where I don't have enough time to edit. So my goal for going on to May is like have enough time where I can put in the time to edit each video where it's like the same quality, if not better than the previous projects.
You wanna
Which should be
elevate.
everybody's goal for what they're working on.
And it takes time. I mean, obviously, like right now, I'm taking a break. Like we're done. I just finished season 2, and obviously he knows it's a lot. Like, and he's doing all the behind the scenes shit. So I can only imagine how much he hates me right now. Like, he's like, man, this fucking guy, he doesn't shut up. But hey.
I was cool. I listened to the Foster interview. I thought the best part was whenever you were talking about how you woke up face down on the floor in the shed.
Listen, that shed has been used for way too many things, and one of them was where my bed was that night, and that was not a good time. I don't remember it. Apparently, my dad woke me up, but I was like,
as long as he wasn't in the chair. As long as he wasn't disappointed in you.
And that day he might have been, but whatever, it happens. But I'm glad that everybody's here. You know, obviously, and I appreciate you obviously taking a few minutes as somebody that gets to venture around and bullshit, and you know, we all have a good time while we're here. But you know, where can they find you? Where can we find all these beautiful videos that you do?
All right, well, I got 3 Instagrams right now. I have the @tannerhench, the @th.media_, and then the @thfingerboarding. So that one's just like, yeah, bro, like people be seeing my fingerboard. No, listen.
No idea you have a fingerboarding. All right, let's see it.
Sweaty.
He's
Okay,
under
there you go.
pressure.
You see
There
it.
it is. This is beautiful.
I'm behind the camera or in front of the camera.
For once, he's in
It's not
front of the
working that well
camera.
today.
He did great, and we're here
You dig.
live at Doja Street.
Live at Doja.
We'll see you guys later.